at Emerge Fitness off of Cave Springs and 70. It's a place, I kind of got loyal to because I had to come off a knee injury. These guys got me back, man. So just to be here kind of allowed me to be in the league last year. And, we're ahead of the game this year. All the stuff you saw today, I was doing maybe a week before we had to go back last year coming off ACL injury. So it feels good to be able to do certain things and I know I wouldn't have been able to do last year for sure.
We do total body workouts. It involves functional training, core training, and strength training, starting with Olympic lifts. It's the older lifts, but a lot more functional because it is so explosive, and it teaches him to get his hips through just like how he would on a block.
It's love-hate. His name's Matt Worth. He's an Iowa Hawkeye. I'm, the Fighting Illini. So we had that going against us in the beginning. I think that's why he likes to pull some crap on me every now and then. But, we do have a good time in here, and that's that kind of relationship you gain over time, because it wasn't always just fun. You come in, you get your work, say thank you and walk out. But now it's more, great conversation in between. Helps your workouts go a lot smoother. And I think, once you're working out with a friend instead of, a business associate, then you get more out of each other. He knows how to push your buttons. And, just to come in and be able to have that kind of relationship away from the game, it just helps. Being a football player is year-round, so, I'm happy to be here and have a place that, I can go and just lift. I lift and enjoy both places, but, coming off the ACL, I spent a lot of time in there, like extra time, and then, having a little procedure this year, you never leave, and I'm not a guy that can just sit still and be sedimentary in one space. I love the guys up there, but to just get out, and even the 10-minute ride from Rance Park to here, helps me clear my head, and to just have a little different environment whenever you're working out, and just to have a place where you can come to do a little bit different things, challenge yourself differently. I've had success that way, so we're just creatures of habit, and I've had success here, and that's why I came back.
So we're going from the speed band work, that's working on my explosion. Lord knows I need that. The bands at the top on that squat are actually making it heavier at the top to explode through. And now you go cannonball pull-ups. I've never even heard of this stuff before we come in here, but it won't be pretty, just know that.
We do a lot more position-specific stuff, stuff that I need to work on. I'm a guy that goes hard from 5-6 yards and has to hit somebody. We work on those kind of things, quick explosion, burst, a little bit of cardio, and just overall strength. And, we never forget about the knees. After having that, it's something I always want to stay on top of now. I don't want to lose just because it's weak or something like that. And, staying healthy for Jack and the rest of the team. I mean, my goal is to get him to be a Pro Bowler every year that I'm here. So, that's something I look forward to, and I know that's, depends on my success as well. He's a guy that has expectations of his blockers that, I like to exceed. And he's just a guy that, is going to be there every time. He's going to make the right cut. So makes your job easier, but at the same time, like I said, expectations are high because he expects to get yards, and, so do I. So I think we work well as a team that way.
Probably the prone roll is probably the hardest thing. He puts a lot of pressure on his midsection, and he's got to pull off one arm, stabilize with another, and just a lot of attention on his upper body in general. The guy hates his core. He likes his food, and any core training he's got to do, he's suffering for a couple hours afterwards.
I'm not going to throw it, but I need a break. It's pretty hard. He's really just doing it for the camera. We'd have been done like an hour ago. It's all right. All right, man, just pretend you're grossed out when we go back in there.
The stuff you saw today, my first day here would have killed me. And, it really did, because we did some of those same things, just a lot less weight and a lot less reps, and I couldn't do it. So, these guys are here to get you better a lot faster. And in the offseason, I think that's important for me to show up, getting a deal this year, to come back for a year. You don't want to be that guy with the new coaches that doesn't come back ready to go.